Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chino here. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Welcome. It's good to see you. If you are a returning subscriber, it's good to see you once again. Welcome back. So today we are going to be looking at my hair journey. I promised in the last video that we're going to be talking about that. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about my hair journey. What brought about me transitioning to natural hair? What was the story behind it? You will hear that. So it's going to be uh and it's maybe a motivational video. Does it make sense? It's going to be more of a motivation, to motivate someone who is going through something. You don't have to give up because something bad happened. Yeah. So this title with the thumbnail, I'm sure you're going to know this. I'm going to be talking about my hair journey, my trauma, the trauma because I had a trauma back then in 2027, and that led to me transitioning to my hair. So it all started like this. Normally, I have a very long hair. I'll look for a video, maybe a photo somewhere, and attach it somewhere to show you that I used to have a very long hair, like a very, very long, healthy hair, but it was relaxed. Okay, I've always been relaxed because I've got type 4B hair. Yeah, and therefore, you know how type 4B hair it's a lot of coils in it, and because it's so hard to manage at the time. So because I am a baby girl, okay, I used to have one hairstylist at the time that took care of my hair needs. She's the one who takes care of me because I'm that kind of person. If I meet you, if I like you, I'll be going to you all for anything concerning my hair. The only thing she does not do for me because she doesn't know how to do. I don't like how she does it. It's maybe with braiding of my hair or maybe fixing of it. But when it comes to treatment of my hair, when it comes to trimming of my hair, when it comes to relaxing, everything talking about maintenance of the natural hair, she does it for me. Yeah. So that continued until I graduated from school and I went to for my NYSC. Okay. So I served in Anambra State, which is in Nigeria. Um, so at the time, I normally travel home. I'll travel home and do the return because I do it maybe once in 3 months or once in 2 months, as the case may be, depending on what it is. Okay, so normally I would wash it or do anything with it and all. But that day I was supposed to travel, but because of what was happening, I couldn't travel at the time. I can't remember what the story is actually. So I was supposed to travel back home to get my hair stretched because I think it was hard for me to handle at the time, but I couldn't go. So there's this salon that is in front of the bus stop where if you want to go move around, you move around. If I mention the name in Oka, most people will know it, but let's not go there. So that fateful day, I decided to try stretching my hair. So because I was going to maybe travel in the next 2 weeks, I decided, okay, let me hot comb my hair, wash it, hot comb it, stretch it out, and maybe carry it for the next a week or two before I travel home and now retouch my hair. So I walk in there and I noticed that the person who was there, not really the owner of the salon. So I met with the girl and I told the girl what I wanted to do, if she could do it, and she said, yes, she can. I'm someone who likes, giving people a chance, really, because I'm a nurse. So when I was trained, people gave me a chance. I believe, why wouldn't I give you a chance? So the girl was like, no, I can do it. Fine. I allowed her to touch my hair. She did wash my hair to flat tongue it and do everything. This was the first time I'm using hot comb on my hair. I normally use these rollers and I enter into the dryer to dry my hair. That was how I knew. But that's the first time I'm trying it. So I was like, I didn't really know much about it. To be fair, I didn't check. I was just a novice. I entered and she did her thing. When I went home, I left home. I was enjoying it because it was pressed. I was feeling fly, and everything. So when I now traveled, although before then I realized that when I combed my hair, that a lot of fallouts was happening. I didn't really understand what was happening, but I was like, "Ah, why am I having a lot of shading and all?" But I didn't really pay attention to it. I traveled, went to touch my hair. When I got there, the woman looked at my hair, was like, "Why is your hair so damaged?" I was like, what do you mean by that? Because it was strange, So she was like, okay, let me see. go ahead. So when she was, touching the hair, she was like, "Girl, this your hair is not like what's happening with it. Like it's as if it was burnt." I was like, "Burnt? How? How is it going to be burnt?" I now told her what I did with my hair. So she was like, "Okay, like she don't panic. Let's calm down and see how it's going to go." So after the retouching that day, she had to comb it out and all. She told me no, that the thing is that she's not going to help. She's not going to do anything to the hair. She'll just be minimalistic with it, and I should go home after a week. I should come and wash off the relaxer, which is normally what I do. So when I came back to wash off the relaxer, that was when my heart broke, because virtually, like, my hair was cutting and falling on the floor. Like, it was horrible. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, it was crazy. It was mad. I was heartbroken. When you love something, it's something that anybody that knows me, that's the one thing that because I like flaunting it. Everybody has a selling point. That was my selling point. So you can understand what kind of pain I was going through at the time. So my study was like, "Oh, a lot of things is happening with your hair. What do you want to do about it? Do you want to, cut it off, maybe trim it out?" I was like, "Okay, fine. Trim it." Like, no, if you can, balance it, because normally she helps me with my trims. I trim my end maybe once in 6 months or once in, as the case me. Whenever she touches my hair and says, "Okay, it is good due for trimming," she does the trimming for me. But she was like, "Oh, girl, your hair is really damaged. No amount of trimming can do justice to it." So, man, I was heartbroken. So what I did was I said, "Okay, fine. I wasn't going to retouch it for a long time. Let me see what's going to happen." But girl, it's as if I'm moving the hair, my hair was shading more. Like, it was shading, it was cutting, it was cutting. I wasn't even happy exposing my hair. I wasn't even happy, carrying my natural hair. It was so bad. I felt so bad. I literally felt bad. After I watched it the last time, the woman was like, "No, we still need to trim it. It doesn't really look nice." And oh god, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I can still remember how I felt during this period. So what I did was like, fine, I started to, because that was when the whole natural sister thing was going on in Nigeria. People was trying to keep their hair natural, trying the natural sister thing. So I was like, okay, fine. A lot of celebrities that I liked that are keeping their hair natural. Maybe I'll try it out. And I started reading about it. That was when I knew about the transition thing and all. So I tried it. I kept my hair for over 6 months. Now, well, it was now hell. Like, I had to start learning on what to do. How do I, soften the hair? What do I use on the hair? Blah blah blah. I entered YouTube. In fact, this hair dragged me to YouTube, because at the time I wasn't using the app. That's the truth. But guy, because of the whole thing, and that's the only place that was sure for me to see people who are using doing practical things. Yeah. So that was how I stumped into YouTube. God, I saw a lot of people. In fact, I can't start calling names because there are a lot of big people that were doing it. I was like, "Oh, if this person can do it, if this person can do it, that means I can do it. I can try," And I saw people who even had worse hair that was trying to manage the hair. That was how your sister began the journey. Journey continued. I was trying to transition, but if you have really done the transitioning, you understand that it's quite hard to transition. So I was tried using a lot of things, experimenting. I used some and they were not good. I used the other, they were not. If I started doing, also when I started doing the porosity test, I started doing all kind of tests on myself. I kind of get to understand what my hair is. I did a lot of research, and thank God for the research, because it brought about this passion. Okay, this passion of hair, taking care of hair and all. See, I have to do a big job. That was when I did my big job. So I did a big job in 2018. I think the experience up till now created my interest in taking care of my hair myself. Sorry, no offenses, but since then till today, when it comes to treatments of hair, of any kind of treatment, even down to trimming of my hair ends, I do it myself. Like, I can't trust anyone. Like, it's so hard for me to trust people to touch my hair. As little as washing my hair, nobody has done it for me till till today. And the things I use to do these things are things that are so easy to get. Like, It's not far fetched. Okay, if you go on the internet, some people will, because some people will use a lot of products, a lot of complicated things, and they'll keep on complicating you. If you as a person maybe have an interest to transition your hair or to maybe do a big chop and start growing your hair natural, you'll be confused. Sometimes some of people will be what's the word? What's the word? What's the English is hard. Discouraged, that's the word. So you'll be discouraged on what to do. How do you go about it? It's not about the long hair, it's about the health of the hair, it's about the health of the scalp. And this is something I learned in a very hard way. I did a lot of trial and error. Some worked for me, some did not work for me. And I am going to give you guys all the juicy details. Trust me, I'm going to give you guys all the details. And what I'm going to promise you is that I'll be giving you some of the things I did that are not complicated. Everything is all this key. The key there is to find the thing that works for you. Moral of my story: do not give up. Most of the time, the mishap we face in life might be another realization of ourselves, because so many times we don't even know our potential. We ourselves are so embodied with a lot of goodies that we don't even know, we don't realize who we are. Okay, and things happen. When things happen, we're like, oh, maybe you waste your time crying over it, not really seeing the goodies from it. That is one of my mentors that always said that in every problem there is an opportunity, and I think it's true. In every problem I face, I try to say, okay, it has happened. What can I do? What can I gain from it? How can I turn this around? And I am encouraging women wherever you are, boys and girls, wherever you are, not to look at problem as problem. Sound minds are the ones who look at problem and look for its solution. Yeah, there is a problem there, fine. It has happened. Accept it. What is the solution? That is how I want you guys to be thinking. It has happened. This has happened. I've lost this. Okay. What can I do again to change it? Someone actually found lemonade from lemon. Lemon, a slice of lemon can actually make you a lemonade. So that situation you are in can be a turning point for you. So don't look at it because this still happened to me, I have to stay there, I have to sulk in it. No, sulking cannot do anything. You're just wasting your strength, energy, sleep. You're just losing it. But when you turn, maybe when the same thing happened, just sleep over it. Wake up and think, okay, now what is the way forward? That's the spirit. So that was what I did for myself. I sulked at some point. I won't tell you I did not sulk. I sulked at some point, but it made me to start thinking, okay, it has happened. What next? Look at the brighter side. Take that decision that you're supposed to take. Take that step that is holding you. That thing you're supposed to do, do it. Don't look at, am I going to do it? When am I going to do it? What if, where, God, when? No. Take that step, and I'm sure you will not regret it.